You are listening to The Standard Podcast, April 12th, 2018 edition. This week's headlines include 2018 Port Perry Ribfest to be held in July. Uxbridge honors Humboldt Broncos crash victims. City of Kawartha Lakes receives more than $12 million in funding to expand natural gas services in Fenland Falls, Cambrai, and Cameron. Police looking for 2 suspects from Uxbridge break and enter. And in sports, training hard for the upcoming season, Jacqueline Dempster O'Halloran. And in Wheels, we hear from Corner 5 by J. Wally Nesbitt. 2018 Port Perry Ribfest to be held in July. Dan Kearns, Scugog. The Rotary Club of Port Perry presented their plan for the 3rd annual Port Perry Waterfront Ribfest to Scugog Council on Monday, April 9th. At the meeting, Arch Evans and Darren Jones from the Rotary Club spoke to Council about what they have planned for the 3rd annual event. This year, the event will be held on Friday, July 27th, through to Sunday, July 29th. On the Friday and Saturday, the event will begin at noon and will be open until 11 p.m. And then on the Sunday, it will run from noon until 9 p.m. The event will once again be held in Palmer Park. Mr. Evans said, "We are expecting over 25,000 people. Entrance into the event is free, but donations will be collected in the park. This year's Ribfest will once again be raising funds for the Oak Ridges Hospice of Durham." However, Mr. Evans did note one change to this year's event. Mr. Evans told councillors, "This year, rather than the midway, we're going to have, for the kids, some inflatable games." Mr. Jones said he heard people call the Rotary Club's annual Ribfest one of the cleanest Ribfests around. Mr. Jones added the Falcons will return to keep the seagulls away. Once again, there will also be multiple live music acts performing at the Ribfest. Mr. Evans said the music is for all generations, adding this event is a significant undertaking for the Rotary Club, and the event would be impossible to run without the volunteers. Mr. Evans also noted the event helps with the tourism and the economy in the town of Port Perry. Ward 5 Councillor Jennifer Back complimented the annual Ribfest, calling it one of the best-run events. Uxbridge honors Humboldt Broncos crash victims. Christopher Green, Uxbridge. On Friday, April 6th, the Junior A hockey team, Humboldt Broncos, were on their way to a playoff game when their bus was hit by a transport truck in Tisdale, Saskatchewan. 15 players and team staff were killed, and 14 were injured in the crash. While not a local team, the crash hit close to home for Uxbridge, a town with their own Junior A hockey team, the Uxbridge Bruins. A statement on the Bruins website read, "The Uxbridge Bruins send our thoughts and prayers to the community of Humboldt and their hockey family affected by this awful tragedy." Mayor Gary Lynn O'Connor said, "It's tragic. It's beyond comprehension almost." She added, "These could have just as easily been local players, as there have been many teams traveling from Uxbridge. But by the grace of God, that could have been here." She emphasized, however, the loss of any lives, not just local ones, is just as tragic. Regional Councillor Jack Ballinger, a former coach himself, indicated the incident was very personal for him. "In 40 years of coaching, I couldn't tell you how many buses I rode on." Ward 5 Councillor Gord Hyatt said, "Our hearts and our prayers go out to the families involved there." In honor of the Humboldt Broncos crash victims, Uxbridge Township will be flying flags at half-mast at the Uxbridge Arena for 15 days from April 9th to April 24th. Do you have audio production needs?
I'm sure Christopher can clean that up.
Greenstream Studio is here for you.
I am completely impressed with Christopher Green's work.
Chris is hardworking, trustworthy, and on top of that, he has a great ear for audio.
His audio editing and sound design skills are very high quality.
He would be an asset to any organization requiring these expertise and attention to detail.
He just gets what makes audio compelling.
For more information, visit greenstreamstudio.ca. City of Kawartha Lakes receives more than $12 million in funding to expand natural gas services in Fenland Falls, Cambrai, and Cameron. Kawartha Lakes. The province of Ontario announced $12,333,000 in funding to expand natural gas services in Fenland Falls, Cambrai, and Cameron as part of the 2017 Natural Gas Grant Program. The funding will be used to construct a reinforcement and distribution pipeline to connect homes and businesses, including one large industrial customer in Fenland Falls. Mayor Andy Letham said, "Expanding access to natural gas will provide an alternative source of energy that is clean and affordable for residents and businesses in Fenland Falls. This is another great example of the city working with other levels of government to enhance services in our communities. Good things happen when we work together." Councillor Doug Elmsley said, "We look forward to welcoming Enbridge to Fenland Falls and the potential they bring as another energy source for our homes and businesses. Enbridge has the potential to strengthen and enhance our whole community. We anticipate a productive partnership on many fronts." This will be Enbridge Gas Distribution's first community expansion project in almost 10 years. In Ontario, natural gas is the most affordable way to heat homes and water, with savings up to $1,100 each year when compared to electricity, oil, or propane. Jim Sanders, president of Enbridge Gas Distribution, said, Enbridge Gas has been proudly serving customers for 170 years, delivering natural gas safely and reliably to more than 2 million homes and businesses in 100 communities across Ontario. We're proud to be a part of this project that will expand natural gas services to the communities of Fenelon Falls, Cambrai, and Cameron. We also want to thank the City of Kawartha Lakes for their support and contributions toward helping to bring natural gas to these communities. Construction is expected to begin this spring, with communities fully serviced with natural gas by spring 2019. Upon the project's completion, it's expected there will be more than 2,000 additional homes and businesses connected to natural gas in the City of Kawartha Lakes. Residents and businesses in these communities interested in getting connected to natural gas can call Enbridge Gas at 1-888-427-8888 or email connectgas@enbridge.com. That's connect, T-O, gas@enbridge.com. Visit www.enbridgegas.com/connect for more updates on this project. For more information on this project and the public consultation process, you can also visit www.enbridgegas.com/about/pipeline-construction-projects/Fenelon-Falls. Police looking for 2 suspects from Uxbridge break and enter. Uxbridge. Durham police are looking to the public to help identify 2 suspects who recently used stolen gift cards that were taken from a break and enter at an Uxbridge church. According to the police, on Tuesday, March 13th, at approximately 9 a.m., members of North Division responded to a break and enter call at St. Andrew's Presbyterian Church on Toronto Street South in Uxbridge. The suspects broke into the property sometime overnight and into a safe, stealing numerous electronic gift cards. These gift cards belonged to Loaves and Fish's food bank. 2 suspects were seen utilizing these stolen cards at grocery stores in Ajax, Oshawa, and Whitby. One suspect is described by police as male, white, in his 40s, with short brown hair, wearing prescription glasses, a dark jacket with tan collar, and tan pants. The second suspect is described as male, white, in his 40s, medium build, short hair, goatee, wearing a hooded Under Armour sweater and dark pants. The suspect vehicle is believed to be a red Dodge Challenger. Police have released photos of the suspect that can be seen online at www.drps.ca under Newsroom. Anyone with new information about these break and enters is asked to contact Detective Constable Fisher of North Division Criminal Investigations Bureau at 188-579-1520, extension 2674. Anonymous information can be sent to Durham Regional Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-8477 or online at www.durhamregionalcrimestoppers.ca. Tipsters may be eligible for a $2,000 cash reward.
Technical foul.
North Durham Sports.
Jacqueline Dempster, O'Halloran. Time to dust off the old mitt and get ready for another fantastic fun-filled summer with Port Perry Minor Softball. Being in shape at the start of the softball season helps you perform and stay healthy the entire season. That is why we have continued to provide our annual winter pitching clinic. Once again, we are fortunate enough to have expertise training provided by Ryan Swift and Scott Perry of Spin Master Pitching School. 6 weeks into the sessions, the participants are working diligently on some of their pitching mechanics, like mastering proper grip, achieving accurate stance, and applying correct arm rotation. We anticipate rolling out some good pitchers by the end of this clinic, and it's going to be an exciting season for everyone. Our new website is leaguelineup.portperrysoftball.com. Check us out on Twitter and Facebook to keep up to date on current news and events.
The Standard on Wheels.
From Corner 5 by J. Wally Nesbitt. Stouffville's Ed Hackinson Racing will return as a full-time entrant in NASCAR's Pinty Series this year, and has signed 25-year-old Cole Powell to pilot the number 3 Team 3 red Chevrolet Camaro in all 13 events of the 2018 NPS Tour. Powell comes to the AHR team with a resume that includes success not only in southern Ontario, but also south of the border. The Mount Bridges, Ontario resident has raced on the CRA Super Series and All-Star Tour, as well as the intensely competitive ARCA and Welland Modified Series. Most recently, Powell has entered a handful of contests in the Southern Ontario-based APC United Late Model Series, his efforts resulting in 1 pole position, 1 win, and a trio of top 10, finished in just 5 race starts. Powell explained, We stepped back from the sport for a couple of years to deal with some family stuff, but then we began looking for the right deal, something that we could get into on a full-time basis. We started talking with team owner Ed Hackinson and driver J. Jason Hathaway, saw the potential of a strong partnership, and came to an agreement for this year. Although still finalizing sponsorship in order to run the full campaign, Powell is confident of success in his Pinty Series rookie season. I've been to the EHR shop, met with the team members, and seen the equipment. It's all first rate. Jay will be my go-to guy this year if I have any questions. He's been at this a long time. He knows the series, the tracks, and the drivers as well as anyone. Vastly experienced on ovals, Powell recognizes his road racing skills need development. I've kind of been behind the 8 ball on road courses, but we've got some preseason test days scheduled at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. I understand that can be a bit of an intimidating track, but if I can come to terms with that one, I feel better about our chances when we get to Toronto and Quebec, Trois Rivieras. He continued, a lot of the short ovals that I've run in the States are similar to the ones on the Pinty's Tour. I think I'll be able to adapt to those tracks pretty quickly. And I have raced at New Hampshire before. That should give me a bit of a head start over the other drivers. The season opener for Cole Powell, Team 3 Red, and the NASCAR Pinty Series will take place over the Victoria Day Speedfest weekend, where Canada's only professional stock car racing series will be the headlining event at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. For fans of the regional road racing scene, the CASCOR calendar begins 1 week prior to the NASCAR date, May 12th/13th, with the BEMC Spring Trophy races. This inaugural 2018 racing event also marks the first motorsport marshalling service school of the year, geared at introducing potential new race marshals to the intricacies of the sport, from a safety standpoint. If you are looking to become a vital part of the motorsports fraternity, while enjoying the second best seat at the track, the MMS would love to hear from you. For complete details and requirements in regards to becoming a race marshal, visit the MMS website at www.motorsportmarshalling.on.ca. For more local news, visit www.thestandardnewspaper.ca. The Standard Podcast was produced by Greenstream Studio. Visit www.greenstreamstudio.ca for all your multimedia production needs.
Look, up in the sky.
It's a bird!
It's a plane.
No, it's the Standard!
It's what?
It's the Standard newspaper serving Durham Region and the city of Kawartha Lakes. For all your local stories and much more, pick up the Standard today. Call 905-985-6985 or visit www.thestandardnewspaper.ca. Read it today.